Hey there, Jason Cress for UNB Sports Information. September 28th through the 30th, UNB will play host to the annual Eric Garland tournament. But who is Mr. Garland? Well, Mr. Garland was the first administrator in the history of the University of New Brunswick to receive the distinction Associate Vice President Emeritus. He spent 40 years at UNB as a student, as a professor of engineering, as a member of the University Senate and the Board of Governors, and many other clubs and societies. He also helped design the Aiken Center and was a member of the UNB basketball team. Outside of UNB, he contributed in a major way to community groups and organizations, including the Pine Grove Nursing Home, Theatre New Brunswick, and the Chalmers Hospital Board, just to name a few. Teams competing in the tournament will be St. FX, UQAM, St. Mary's, and of course UNB. Action starts for UNB on Friday the 28th at 8 p.m. as they face off against UQAM. Their next game is on Saturday the 29th at 8 p.m. as they face St. FX. The last game of the tournament for UNB is against rival St. Mary's at 3 p.m. on the 30th. The tournament also happens to be during homecoming. During homecoming, the Varsity Reds will be honoring the 1962 Red Raiders, the 1987 Red Raiders, and the 2005 Varsity Reds that competed in the CIS Championships. I had a chance to speak with Coach Brent Baker and get his thoughts on what fans can expect to see during the tournament. Check it out. Hey there, I'm with Coach Brent Baker. Coach, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today.
No problem, Jay. Like to be here.
So we have the Eric Garland tournament coming up this weekend. What can we expect to see from your team?
Well, you'll see a very young team, that's for sure. But I think we're gonna grow as the tournament goes, and that's what usually tends to happen at this tournament.
Now, which players are going to be exciting to watch during the tournament?
Well, St. FX has Terry Thomas, and Terry Thomas is he's pretty electric. He added a three-point shot to his repertoire, so he really gets it up and down, and he can fly. He's very similar to Seth Amoa for our squad, and Seth kind of takes on the challenge there, and they get at it pretty good. So he should be one of the two or three guys to watch. St. Mary's has a transfer from Marshall University. I think it's John Higgins is his name, and I think he'll be very, very tough. There's enough talent here to keep people in their seats for sure.
Now, you mentioned you had a young team. Who have you chosen to lead your team?
Well, Dan Curion is the only senior, but we're pretty fortunate to have a guy who's a buy-in guy, leads by example, is vocal, passionate. He's a very demonstrative guy. He wants the team to play well.
Last question, Coach. What are your expectations from the team this year?
Well, I think we're a playoff caliber team. My expectation is that we're going to compete every night that we're going to play. We have to make sure we get ready. This preseason is going to be very, very critical for this young team, that we, each week improve in what we're doing, and that's going to be the biggest push for our coaching staff, for our team, is that we keep getting better. By the time we reach league play, we better be peaking, because that is the critical juncture in the season. Because we start off with the league champion Acadia in here for 2, so we're going to be under the gun here. But I think we're as athletic as we can be. I think we're going to shoot the ball a heck of a lot better than last year. So I'm encouraged by that.
Coach, thanks for taking the time today for this interview.
No problem.
Best of luck during the Eric Garland, and best of luck during the rest of the season. For more information on our men's basketball team or other varsity sports found here at UNB, go to vreds.ca. For UNB Sports Information, this is Coach Brent Baker, and I'm Jason Cress. See you at the game.